1. The I'll start when I have money mindset. You keep telling yourself, I'll start investing when I have extra money. I'll start a side hustle when I'm not broke anymore. Sounds logical, right? But think about it. If you already had money, you wouldn't need to start. This mindset is dangerous because it delays action. And the longer you delay, the further you fall behind. Most people who build wealth didn't start with extra money. They started with confusion, mistakes, and very little resources. They sold things they didn't fully understand yet. They invested small amounts. They learned while doing. Meanwhile, you're waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. Because money doesn't come first. Action does. 2. The I deserve this mindset. You had a long day, so you order expensive food. You feel stressed, so you go shopping. You worked hard this week, so you treat yourself. And slowly, this becomes a habit. You start connecting emotions with spending. Every time you feel something, happy, sad, bored, tired, your solution is money. The problem is, you're not rewarding yourself occasionally anymore. You're rewarding yourself constantly, and those small rewards, they quietly destroy your financial future because you're choosing short-term comfort over long-term stability. Discipline feels uncomfortable now, but regret feels worse later. 3. The money is evil mindset. You hear people say, rich people are selfish. Money corrupts people. So without realizing it, you build a negative relationship with money. You start thinking, if I become rich, I might become a bad person. And your brain does something interesting. It protects your identity. If you believe being rich equals being bad, your brain will make sure you don't become rich. You'll avoid opportunities. You'll undercharge your worth. You'll sabotage your own growth. But money isn't good or bad. It's a tool. It just amplifies who you already are. If you're generous, you'll give more. If you're kind, you'll help more. So the real question isn't, is money evil? It's, what kind of person will I be when I have it? 4. The I can't afford it mindset. Every time something looks expensive, you instantly say, I can't afford that. And that's it. End of thinking. Your brain shuts down. No creativity, no solutions. But imagine replacing that with, how can I afford this? Now your brain has a task. It starts thinking, can I earn more? Can I cut something? Can I learn a skill? Same situation, different mindset. One keeps you stuck. The other pushes you forward. The words you use literally shape the way your brain works. 5. The salary equals safety mindset. Getting a stable job feels like security, monthly income, predictable, comfortable. But here's the truth most people avoid. You are one decision away from losing that income. Not even your decision, someone else's. A company can downsize, a boss can replace you, an industry can change, and suddenly your safe income is gone. Relying on one source of income is like standing on one leg. It works until it doesn't. Wealthy people don't rely on one stream. They build multiple, not overnight, but intentionally. Because real safety isn't your salary, it's your ability to generate income in different ways. 6. The spend first, save later mindset. You receive your money, then you pay bills, then you spend on things you want, and whatever is left, you try to save. But let's be honest, there's usually nothing left. Because spending is easy. Saving requires intention. If saving is your last priority, it will always be ignored. Now flip the system. Save first, even a small amount. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill. Then spend what's left. This simple shift changes everything. Because now, your future gets paid first, not your impulses. 7. The they got lucky mindset. You see someone successful and say, they're just lucky. It feels comforting, doesn't it? Because if it's luck, then you don't have to question yourself. But here's what you don't see. The late nights, the failed attempts, the risks they took when no one was watching. Calling it luck simplifies their story and excuses your inaction. Yes, luck can play a role, but preparation creates more luck. Opportunities show up for everyone, but only prepared people can take them. 8. The free-only mindset. You scroll through free content all day. Free videos, free advice, free courses. But you never go deeper. You avoid paying for anything, even things that could help you grow faster, because spending feels like a loss. But here's the truth. Not investing in yourself is actually more expensive because you waste time, and time is something you can never get back. When you invest money, you pay attention. You take things seriously. You actually apply what you learn. Free information can change your life, but only if you act on it. 9. The I know everything already mindset. You watch videos like this, you understand the concepts, and you think, yeah, I already know this. But your life hasn't changed because knowing is not the same as doing. You can know about saving, investing, discipline, and still stay broke. Execution is what creates results. The truth is, most people don't lack knowledge, they lack consistency. So instead of asking, what else can I learn? Ask yourself, what have I actually applied? 10. The small money doesn't matter mindset. You tell yourself it's just $1, it's just $5, it's not a big deal. So you spend without thinking. But small amounts, repeated daily, become powerful. $5 a day equals $150 a month. That's an $1,800 a year. $10 a day, that's $3,650 a year. Now imagine doing that for 5 years. That's thousands of dollars gone on things you probably don't even remember. Broke mindset ignores small leaks. Smart mindset understands wealth is built in small decisions, repeated consistently. 11. The fear of looking poor mindset. You don't want people to think you're struggling, so you spend to maintain an image. Nice clothes, latest gadgets, expensive habits. From the outside, you look successful, but behind the scenes it's stressful because you're not building wealth, you're performing it. Real wealth doesn't need to be loud. People who are truly secure financially don't need constant validation. If your lifestyle is built to impress others, you'll stay trapped in a cycle of spending. 12. The I'll figure it out later mindset. You avoid looking at your bank account. You don't track your expenses. You don't plan anything. You just hope things will somehow work out. But money problems don't disappear. They grow quietly in the background. Late fees, debt, bad habits. And one day, it hits you all at once. Avoiding your finances doesn't protect you. It delays the pain. Facing it early gives you control. 13. The comfort over growth mindset. You choose what feels easy. Same routine, same habits, same environment, because it's comfortable. But comfort keeps you exactly where you are. Growth requires discomfort. Learning new skills feels frustrating. Trying something new feels scary. Failing feels embarrassing. But that's where change happens. If you always choose comfort, you'll always get the same results. 14. The blame everything else mindset. You blame your situation, your background, the economy, other people, and sometimes those things are real challenges. But if you only focus on what's outside your control, you give away your power because you can't change those things. What you can change, your habits, your skills, your decisions. Taking responsibility is uncomfortable, but it's also the starting point of change. 15. The fast money only mindset. You want quick results, quick cash, quick success, quick wins. So you chase trends, shortcuts, easy money ideas, but most of those lead to disappointment because real wealth isn't fast,